Right, for the stream's purposes, this is an F35 flight from Marham. We'll be returning to Marham. We're going along the south coast of the UK. We're going to Portland Naval Station. It's a very short helicopter runway. Hopefully we'll assess the situation once we get there. We should be able to get in, hover landing there, and we're going to do some carrier work off the coast. We're carrying external pods for fuel. I've got Stephen with me as well.
Sorry about my dad chatting away while you're trying to do that commentary part.
It's alright.
Checking out the scenery now. Yeah, one other thing. Do you know why this was causing? When I get into the main menu of FSX, I get the sound of the aircraft that's selected.
Yeah, mine does it as well. I think it's I think it's something to do with. Actually, it might not be to do with Tacpack. I'm not too sure what it's to do with. Mine does it as well.
Yeah, no, yeah, because it done it earlier when I selected no for Tacpack on load up.
No, I'm not too sure. Mine does it too.
Yeah, Roger. Now I'm showing Echo Golf Delta Papa.
Awesome. Cool. You'll have it now.
Okay.
So for the stream's purposes, we've just input on the GPS Echo Golf Delta Papa. That's Portland Naval Station. It's down by Weymouth. And we've set GPS guidance there. We'll be going more or less direct, avoiding the airspaces that we need to as we go.
Are we departing from Portland, or are we going from Marham?
We're going from where our aircraft are in Marham.
Good. Okay, cool. Well, I'm just letting that load up. I'm just gonna make myself a nice cold drink. I'll be right back.
Cool. I have to apologise to anyone watching the stream. Once we get airborne, it's pretty much hand flying, so it's kind of hard to text type to you. So you might get a voice response to any questions. There'll be about a 30-second delay because of the streaming. So you'll ask the question, and I'll reply, and you'll hear it at 30 seconds. Departure should be no more than 5 or 10 minutes. Just waiting for Stephen to come back. Get everything started while we wait for Stephen.
And I'm back.
Cool.
Sign in. Access Sky, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just starting my engine now.
Cool beans.
Just external fuel pods.
Okay. Not even the gun pods, no?
No gun pod, no weapons at all.
Oh, yeah.
External fuel pod and obviously full fuel, 23.9 you should have.
Yeah, okay.
Well, we're started. Just before you get rolling, double check that your stall mode will engage. Or else you got no chance of going onto a carrier without it because we haven't got a tail hook.
Actually, while I'm here as well, before I load in, I'm going to just quickly check my buttons are customised for the aileron trim.
Okay.
I believe they are.
Right.
So, was it the aileron trim or the elevator trim you needed me to set?
Aileron.
Aileron, okay, cool. Yeah, roger, that's set. And,
Cool. But a normal takeoff it will be.
Yeah, okay.
Looks like we'll use the short runway today.
Get down all okay at Sean.
Yeah, nice little landing. Perfect flight score because I stopped it dead on 520.
Okay. Yeah, the one flight I did midweek, I did with Andrew. We were in Liverpool to Berlin,
Okay.
and then there was a new controller on ground, and it was funny because of literally I was on the way to taxi point and Alpha X-ray, and all of a sudden towers come up and said, yeah, monitor grounds. So I went to go and monitor grounds, and he went on at first, so I was like, oh. So I gone back to tower, I was like, oh, just to let you know that I said he's not appearing online for me. And he was like, oh yeah, he's new and everything like that. But no, it's nice of him, and then during the flight and stuff like that, I was chatting away to him, and yeah, really nice lad. Seems to know what he's doing off as well. Once he got himself online, you know, he was pretty calm and relaxed, never think about things. But yeah, what was funny then, when I got myself back to the holding point ready to part, I switched myself over to tower, and tower's, there was one on the runway, so he's got him vacated, and he's like, oh yeah, XYZ taxi to whatever stand it was. And I was like, oh okay, no problems. And then the ground controller messaged me saying, oh, can you get my voice messages? I was like, yeah, I was getting your voice messages and your text messages. Why? He's like, I've got an aircraft running down the taxiway, and he goes, I'm trying to contact him, but he's not calling me. And I was like, oh, because Tower's giving him his taxi clearance. And just as I mentioned that, he told the aircraft then to hold short and contact ground. It was just a case that he forgot that ground controller came online.
Oh.
No, it was a nice enough lad actually, that ground controller. Jason, I believe his name was.
Right, I'm on the runway, waiting for you.
Okay, it's just come up now, cannot create connection to host. Is it
Well,
8616?
No, you need to check the IP. It changes now and then.
Ah.
Oh, hang on.
I should have to
Let me
look
get it.
still.
Right, I got it. 109 150.
Yep.
232.
Yep.
232.
Roger, thank you.
I'm gonna get airborne in the circuit. Yeah.
Okay.
Rolling. Bit of a wobble.
Roger.
Airborne, gears up. We're on the short runway, runway 19.
Roger.
Turning left downwind.
What do you think about the old poor Spitfire that crashed last week?
Didn't know anything about it.
Oh, did you not? Yeah, obviously probably not because you might have been on holiday. But he had that Phenom that crashed into Blackbush, I believe, on Friday.
Yeah.
And then on the Saturday, there was one of the Spitfires took off from Biggin Hill, had engine failure, and the pilot had to ditch it, and the plane smashed to smithereens.
Ouch.
And then I can't remember where else there was. There was a stunt pilot.
Downwind.
Was doing barrel rolls, fell out of his airplane, out of his seat, and fell to his death.
Is he not strapped in?
Well, whether he strapped him correctly or not is another thing, or he was trying to. I don't know the full story. That's all I heard.
How'd you fall out doing a barrel roll? You're pulling positive G in a barrel roll. Should be pushing you into your seat. Unless the problem was he wasn't strapped in, then if the
Unless
aircraft.
he was inverted, maybe.
Oh, even if you're inverted, you're pulling positive G in a barrel roll.
I like I said, I don't know the full ins and outs. I only just like saw it in the newspaper. Then the pilot fell out, fell to his death. It was like great.
Turn the finals.
One select aircraft. Taking ages.
Finals.
Roger. And we park at the northern stand still, correct?
Yeah, northern.
With the Tacpack then, you know you was mentioning about how you can do carrier operations. Can you select the carrier where you have the ramp at the end of the runway to depart from? Or does it only like spawn like the US versions in FSX?
Sorry, I was just landing. You can set anything.
Okay, fair.
You have to use the Tacpack program. You can set any ship as a aircraft carrier.
Oh, okay.
It's just a case of configuring it.
Okay, loading up now.
Alright. Turn downwind.
Hey, firm.
Downwind. Set up for a high speed pass.
Okay.
Make sure you got your fuel and stuff, yeah? And you're recording.
Yeah, we'll do.
Cool. Finals high speed.
Roger. I'm now just waiting for Tacpack to catch the objects.
Roger.
Are you seeing me in the over the airbase?
I'm not really looking.
Okay.
But yeah, I've got you as a blip. Obviously put yourself on the ground and all that.
Yeah, we'll do. Some flight sim is it's selecting I can hear sound, but I'm not seeing anything on my screen.
Yeah, just wait. Try pausing it for a sec. Oh, I've got a crashed aircraft over there. Don't know what that is.
That's probably me, because I think my flight sim's running, but the task's not, you know, the actual screen's not coming up for me. I'm trying to click on the icon. I'm getting fed up with this PC now.
New one.
As you saying to me about a million times. But I'm just gonna try and restart it, damn flight sim. It's a pain,
Right.
it's been another 20 minutes.
So I'm happy flitting around here for a bit. Oh, say happy. I'll survive, should I say. Practicing some high turn rate manoeuvres. Trying to practice balancing the energy so I don't lose it all or don't enter a stall condition whilst pulling high energy manoeuvres. That's the thing with this thing, it just loses all its speed as soon as you start pulling.
Yeah. Oh, come on, load up, for fuck's sake. Anything back from Mike?
No. If he don't come on, he don't come on, so it's not much of a drama. We'll see.
Fair enough. logging back in now.
Roger.
Oh, just being called, be right back.
Alright.
I'm back.
Cool. I'm going to have to refuel at this rate before we actually depart this place.
I don't bloody blame you.
Just doing some high energy manoeuvres. It's actually, as long as you treat the aircraft properly, you can pull some fairly decent manoeuvres. It's just, it's not meant for dogfighting.
Yeah.
I mean, I've just done a high-speed pass followed by a max rate climb out, 20,000 feet in about 20 seconds. Maybe not 20 seconds, that might be exaggerating. But it's not like it's not powerful, it's just not meant for ragging around the whole time, like a Eurofighter.
Yeah.
It's not designed for that, so it's okay.
Yeah, it was never really designed to be a fight in the first place. It's one of the more ground support, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's nice to know you can have an aircraft that, if you do get into a dogfight, you've got half a chance of fucking defending yourself.
Yeah. I mean, it can pull probably about 3 high-G manoeuvres consecutively before it starts to struggle to stay in the air because it just doesn't have the power to wait. But the manoeuvres you can pull in it are extreme.
Plus it's working.
Hey?
That same thing as plus it works this time.
Hopefully. If not, just try pressing P so it all pauses, then wait for your flight sim to catch up. See you loaded.
Alright, there you go. This is a lot better.
Cool. Get yourself on the ground, get yourself ready to go.
Yeah, we'll do. Just waiting for it to catch the objects and I'll reload back on the grounds.
Okay.
It's the second menu in, the second one down, is that correct? To reselect. Oh no, it's the third one.
Third one in, second one down. Dump some fuel quickly.
Have you seen the latest Pearl Army video?
Yeah. I've dumped some fuel just to land in the hover, then I'm going to taxi back, refuel.
Sure, Roger.
Got you on the ground now. Don't know if I've got your canopy open or not there.
My canopy should be closed.
I'll look in a sec when I come over to you. Come over and fuel up.
Okay, Roger.
Do a hot refuel. You see me well, yeah?
Whereabouts are you? Just trying to find
Front and right.
Oh yeah, see you.
Cool, I got tanks on you, you got tanks on me?
Roger that.
Cool.
You want me to start running up my engines, getting ready to go?
Yeah, can do. Are you all, like, mapped out and stuff?
Mapped out well, by
As in all your keystrokes are mapped, and you've got the GPS fix in for the where we're flying to.
oh, did you put that in the file browser?
No, it's not a flight plan, you just need to make it a direct GPS fix.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh yes, I think I remember how to do that.
If you don't, tell me and I'll talk you through it quick.
No, I don't. Sorry, my bad.
Press shift 3.
Yep, Roger.
Right, there's a little arrow pointing to the right with a D in the middle of it. Press that.
Yep.
Then you need to press. At the bottom you've got push cursor. It's the little arrows. Press the right hand one. Then type in EGDP. Yeah.
Yep, Roger.
Press enter twice, and then press it when it says to activate.
Well, enter again, yeah, when it's
Keep pressing. Yeah.
Yep,
168 miles away, and in your HUD you need to switch it to GPS mode. You should have a keystroke set for that.
Yeah, Roger. I've got 225 bearing 167 nautical miles.
That's the one. We're not going to be going direct because we're going to avoid the airspaces that we're supposed to on the way.
Yeah, sure.
Are you happy to try formation off me or what?
Yep, I can do.
Right, I'll try and make it as stable as possible. I won't be adjusting speed much, but you're gonna have to keep your wits about you, because if you keep getting lost from me, it's gonna just require me following you, because it's just gonna waste too much time. Right, I've filled up.
Yeah, Roger, where are you? Are you in one of the hangars?
Yeah, next year.
Okay, sure.
Right, taxi him.
Roger.
Right, flaps 30. To your right, you got me?
Yeah, A-firm.
Cool. You got 12 knot wind?
I certainly do.
Cool. Same weather. Follow me when you're ready. Confirm fuel's 23.9 and you've started your tactical flight record.
Yeah, Roger, 23.9 and tactical flight pack. Just one issue, my pressing my tail hook key.
Yeah.
And for like a split second it goes into short takeoff and landing.
Yeah, is your engine on?
It's... No. Yes, it is.
Right. Like as in
no,
full...
sorry, it's not.
No, if it's not on it won't work, you have to have your engine on to do it.
Oh, I thought I did press Control E to start engines, my bad.
Right, I'm going to hold runway 19.
Yeah, Roger. One good thing, it's only a single engine you have to wait for to spool up.
Yeah. Holding.
Oh, Roger. Sorry, runway 19, yes.
Uh-huh. Closest one.
Cool, engines running on.
Awesome. Be a right hand, straight out departure, Lake and Heath, and then we'll just be trying to avoid sort of airspaces all the way along. It's probably first one we'll come to is probably Luton airspace that we need to avoid. We'll see when it comes up. We'll go as direct as possible and then skim round airspace or go under / over it. Well, probably under. We're gonna keep it low level. We'll go under airspaces.
AFM. Ah, I forgot one little thing.
What's that?
Locking my frames to 30 frames.
Yeah, just do that.
So it's fourth menu down, is it the fourth?
Fourth menu and it's the bottom one and then it's the top one.
Lovely, thank you. Yep, set.
Cool.
And I'm coming up behind you now.
Well, hey. You'll be busting the 30-hour promotion mark fairly soon. Yeah, this will put you to 11 hours nearly. Probably.
Okay.
I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but for military flying, you only really do 1 hour, 2 hour sorties at the most.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're in ferry.
Cool, sitting behind you now, ready.
Right. Let's roll forward. Throttle's going to be at 80%, which is full dry heat.
Dry heat, short.
Actually, screw that. That'll be a 6 o'clock position, if that makes sense. It's probably easier. But it'll be straight there because the parking brakes release themselves, don't they? I'll maintain left side of the runway, you maintain right side of the runway. Once we're airborne, we'll stabilise. Just if you have to, drop back rather than overtake, because you'll always maintain visual on me then.
Yeah, exactly. KN8's in position.
Okay. Throttling up 6 o'clock position. Brakes are gone. We're rolling.
What's your rolling?
Rotate 160. It's going to be quite a heavy rotation, you're going to have to hold it off the ground.
Okay.
One thing to note, the flaps automatically reduced to 0, don't know why.
Okay.
So once you're airborne, you might want to just keep pressing flap up just to get the automatic flaps back active. Rotating.
Okay.
Airborne.
Rotating.
Gears up, we've got automatic flap enabled still. Continuing the same throttle for now.
What's that? Gears up.
Waiting for 1,000 feet. .500 feet, 200 knots.
What's that?
Okay, speed stable, flaps are zeroed.
What's that?
Coming up to 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
Throttle's back to 5 o'clock.
What's up?
290 passing, turning right. .320.
What's up?
I'll probably reduce the throttle a bit further in a minute. Get stabilised on course. Leveling out, heading 225. Ah, 226 that'd be.
What's that? What's your speed currently?
Speed's 370, reducing.
Okay.
Okay, throttle's about 4:30, 380 knots stable. It's a slightly increase of airspeed, but it's sort of holding around 380 now.
What's that?
25 minutes to Portland.
Hey fam.
Once you've got visual on Portland, I'll insert a carrier off the coast, and we'll do some carrier stall stuff to begin with, because I think this runway at Portland is only going to be a hover runway. I don't think it's quite long enough for a stall. We'll judge it when we get there. If it's long enough for stall, I won't bother with a carrier. We'll just use the runway as a carrier deck.
Okay.
Right, we're just about level. 960 feet. Speed's 390 roughly.
Roger, I'm just at 400. I'm just slowly creeping up to you.
Yeah, cool.
Still got you visual.
Awesome.
About a third of a mile.
Awesome. Looking for you. Oh yeah, I got you. Doing well. Did you do the whole turning all the lights off and switching the switches on? If not, don't worry too much. I'm not seeing you smoking at the minute, so.
No, because I select them by the switches anyway myself. I don't.
Oh, okay, good. Good.
And press L and have all lights on. That's cheating.
Right, we're good at 1,000 feet for quite a way actually. I'll let you know when we're coming up on an airspace restriction.
Okay, sure.
Should be able to slip in between Luton and Stansted airspace. Low level.
Okay.
Can't remember off the top of my head at the minute. "22 minutes.
Roger that.
Hence the... Oh, I'm at 400 knots now, it's crept up slowly.
That's alright, I'm just about 410.
Yeah,
Still
cool.
got you in sight.
I'm not going to move the throttle, because there's not really much point until it gets too fast. I don't think it's going to get faster than we're allowed. Still got 4 turn left in my externals.
Yeah, I've got 4-3.
Cool. Okay, it's going to be a left turn, about 30 degrees.
Roger.
So actually, we'll turn to 200, it's just to get through the airspace between Stansted and Luton. Make it 210, I think that'll be enough. There we go.
Yeah, I'm just going to brake over to your right hand side.
That's fine. Just keep me in visual, that's all you need to do. Right, we need to maintain below 2,500 feet for where we're going.
Okay. Speed showing currently.
406. You?
I've got 400 on the dot at the moment.
Alright, slightly slower than me. Alright, 405 seems to be holding. Oh, excuse my jumping. I jumped a little bit there. Might have helped you.
Yeah, he did actually.
Cambridge Cathedral, over on the left wing.
I just have grass.
Oh, okay, yeah, you haven't got Orbix. Oh, shush.
So I do the cathedral. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Out by 7 o'clock. The only thing I have building wise in this area.
Ah,
Thanks to my lovely computer and its specs.
right, left turn by 10 degrees to 200.
Roger.
Get past right between Luton and Stansted.
Okay.
Yeah, just stay below 2,500 feet or else you bust their airspace.
Well, we've got no problems just staying about 1,000 feet, both of us, aren't we?
Yeah. Sorry if I jumped again, I'm getting some weird scenery loading. Weird slowdowns now and then.
Right, I didn't notice it that time. And even if it was probably very minute.
Alright. Speed's down a bit, 390.
Roger, I'm 395.
Cool, you still got me visual?
Have you in sight yet?
Cool. Not burning fuel very fast because we're nice economical engine settings.
Yeah. Makes a change for it, not drinking fuel for fun.
Yeah. Well, I burnt, what did I burn? Oh no, I dumped a bit, but I was down to 6,000 tonne. No, sorry, 6 tonne when I landed that first time after doing all those manoeuvres.
Okay.
I loaded up with 23 tonne.
Oh.
Left correction by 10 degrees.
That.
Just to make sure we don't bust airspace. 190. Right. 1,000 feet's closer to the terrain now. The terrain's coming up on us, but as long as we keep in 500 foot clearance, it's legal.
Okay.
To be fair, most of the UK is low fly zone, so you can go down to 250 feet.
Yeah.
Off your right wing, you'll see Stansted. No, Luton, sorry.
Yep, I've got her
And then off your left wing, you might be able to catch. Yeah, I got it on just on the horizon. I got Stansted.
Yeah, me too. I've got the approach lights to, I think that's runway 22, isn't it? I think.
Don't know. Right, we're just scraping on the edge of the airspace. I'm going to correct slightly again. Another 5 degrees. 185. It's alright, we didn't bust it, we're good. Right, what we're going to do is we're going to turn west and pass west of Heathrow.
Okay.
Because London City's this side, so it would require us going even more east. The place we want to go is quite far west, so we might as well pass on the west side of Heathrow. Gets us roughly in the right direction. Level out about heading 240.
Roger.
Still good?
Yep, still have you in sight, mate.
Cool. Let me know if frames start diminishing, because we are getting relatively close to London.
Oh yes.
So I wouldn't be surprised if mine started diminishing. Oh, we'll level out 230, it's a direct heading, so we might be able to just get away with going straight to it, other than because it might just miss Heathrow anyway. Probably see Heathrow, but we won't be within their airspace. 405 knots in a minute.
Roger. Oops, I speed up a little bit.
Alright, keep it below 2,500 feet.
Okay.
How's your fuel doing? I'm down to 21.5.
I'm 21.52.
Yeah, cool. Our fuel should be very similar. We're not doing that much different.
Yeah, exactly.
The chase aircraft will always burn slightly more because it's correcting more.
Yes.
Well, I'd like to say we're halfway there. We're not. We're nearly 70 miles in. Do a high level cruise back.
Yeah, okay.
We'll simulate switching to IFR and we'll just climb to like 20,000 feet direct Marham.
So is it the case then with the military, or in our example in the UK, the RAF would be allowed to use civilian airways and stuff like that?
Yeah, the RAF do. Transport and stuff, all that's civilian airways. I think fighters can as well. It depends what rules they're flying, but usually they are flying free of airways and they're just controlled by the military controller.
Okay.
So they wouldn't need to fly a civvy airway because they could basically get vectors direct through the airspace, and it's the military controllers who have got to deconflict you with civvy traffic.
Okay.
But
military air traffic control be in contact then with civilian air traffic control, saying, you know, like.
yeah.
Okay.
Thing is, you can fly two sets of rules: operational air traffic and general air traffic. Most transport flights are general air traffic. They're effectively civvy jets with an RAF call sign.
Actually, yeah, cool, cargo aircraft. Yeah,
Oh, brake right. We're about to enter Heathrow. We'll just avoid that.
Yep.
Skim around it. Level out 250.
Roger.
Sorry about that. Busy yapping
That's
away.
right.
Heathrow over there on the left. No wonder my frames are down.
I've got the default scenery for Heathrow. So,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to install the UK
let's go
2000
more right.
because I think it just kills me.
Alright. Keep in turning 270. Right on the edge of their airspace.
I mean, for me, it's just about usable if I fly out of Heathrow, but offline with no AI. Just about.
Right. Just make sure you're flying to my right. If you're much further left, you'll be in their airspace.
Yep, sure.
We can go left now, though. We're skimming around it. Probably
What's the speed going?
Speed's currently 394.
Going on for sure.
How you finding staying with me? Probably because I'm flying nice and stable, it's a bit easier. Usually I like...
Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, sometimes it's the case that I drift behind a little bit, but...
Yeah, but drifting's fine as long as you still see me. It's when you lose visual on me because you've drifted too far or corrected too much.
Yeah. But no, other than that, it's I'm okay. I'm not all over the place. I'm finding it a lot stable, and when I'm having to close in, I'm closing in at a sensible speed. So when I see you in sight, you know, I can just quickly lift off the throttle, lose a couple of knots, and I'm back with you.
Yeah. Or you can flip the air brake. You can just give the air brake a quick.
Yeah. Quick extend.
Well, do you not have a slider or anything, or is it just extend fully or retract fully?
Well, I mean, for the F35, I could set a profile so with the Tacpack, I can instead of using the flaps. Levers, the flaps, I can use that for the spoiler, but again, it's all down to because of the spiking. It spikes, so you know, I might think it's okay, but it'll actually be spiking and coming out and fucking me over.
Alright.
Pardon my German.
Right, 12 or 13 minutes till we're overhead. We'll slow down as we get closer. We'll configure for slow flight, so we'll get the flaps on automatic and just slow down to around 250, 300 knots. Just to have a look.
Obviously, I've got a small runway strip in terms. Obviously, it's still 54.6. Well, I'm 54.6.
Right, yeah, I'm 54.5. So we're going to be similar gross weights. We'll make a decision when we get there.
Okay.
Once we get there, we'll see. It depends how long the runway is. It might be long enough just to do a stall landing rather than having to land in the hover.
Yeah. If
it's not, then I'll probably spawn a carrier. We'll do some carrier stall landings until we're light enough to hover. Do some carrier circuits. I just
when you spawn it in Tacpack, did they the carriers move? Or
yeah, you can set them. You can set them to move and everything.
Oh, cool. Because that must be horrible. I think to myself.
Yeah. You also set the deck. The deck has wave movement as well.
I was going to say, fuck me, it's probably the most difficult landing in the world, being an aircraft carrier at night with fucking, you know, the deck all over the shop because of the waves.
Yeah.
Fuck me, the amount of concentration.
I'll be setting it to static though for us.
Yeah.
Alright, I think we're clear of conflict of pretty much all the airspace on the way now. There's no CTAs or airfield boundaries at the minute. I should really open the mats. But we're military aircraft, so we can fly through mats.
Okay.
So it's pretty much civvy airspace we have to avoid. We can fly straight over a military airbase because in real life we'd just request permission for transit. Well, same for a civvy really, but you tend to stay away from them because they're a lot busier.
What was the case then, like obviously with the Typhoons have to intercept the Russian bears?
Right there,
kind of case like
that.
Preference?
No, that is a yeah, it is. That's a vector in operation. Usually they're vectored onto target by the military controller, so they'll be given headings. Actually,
we have any AWACS aircrafts.
Yeah, but we don't have them airborne constantly though.
Yeah.
We don't need them airborne constantly. They tend to be used where they need them, like in the Baltics, where they need a mobile air traffic control because there isn't a one for that operation. Whereas in the UK, you've got the static air traffic control station in Swanwick.
Okay.
Swanwick.
What's your speed saying at the moment?
408. I'm getting a little bit of rock and nothing to correct for. It's just because of the terrain creeping up on us.
That's right, mate. Noise.
63 miles.
So I'm just pretty much with you about 1,000 yards.
Whereabouts are you?
I'll be at your 5 o'clock position.
Oh yeah, no, that's good. It's nice formation, nice and loose. The only time you want to be really tight is if you're really practicing your formation. But
is that not also like a trick as well, like to kind of hide radar blips with radar from enemy aircraft?
Close together, then they only see one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where they thought they had 2 contacts next, but shit, we've got 4.
Especially when you're flying into a SAM zone, you want to fly low. You want to fly close to each other, so it's seeing you can confuse it quite easily.
Yeah, because it doesn't know which one quite to lock on to.
Yeah. And it will lock onto one of you, fire on one of you, but then if you split, obviously that's 2 heat trails, the missile can get confused with.
Get confused, yeah.
SAMs are a bitch.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, this is quite high. If you were avoiding SAMs, you want to be flying treetop height, you want to be low, you want to be covered by terrain. As low as possible, so you get as much terrain coverage as possible. I mean, you'd go like here.
Guy I was showing you when he does his sorties, you always seen him flying through valleys and stuff like that.
Yeah, hide you.
Once in a while to check and then come back down again.
I mean, I'd quite happily fly treetop height down here if I was avoiding, because you can see the terrain around you that's actually giving you cover.
Yeah. But that's the scary thing so much about the Apache helicopter, isn't it? The way they operate, they can hide behind, like, a couple of miles away behind a hilltop, pop up, lock on, cut back down, pop back up, fire, and you know you wouldn't even know where the hell it's come from.
No.
So it's too late. No wonder why the Taliban called it the bloody mosquito, because it's probably a pain in the arse. But one lethal bit of kit. Don't like helicopters often, but I always kind of look at the Apache.
You got middle wallet off to the right wing.
Yep, roger that.
Cool. We're entering Salisbury training area now.
Yeah, Salisbury.
You have Boss come down off the right wing as well, a little bit further away.
Yeah, where my sister pretty much used to live. She lived in the Larkhill,
Yeah.
The Army Squadron's just there.
Oh, going through a thermal or something. You getting bumped around?
Yeah, I saw it getting bumped around.
You getting bumped around as well?
Oh yes. One thing I have noticed is that how my hand flying's become a lot better flying the F35.
Yeah. Jesus.
I noticed
did you feel the sink? Did your aircraft suddenly sink as we came out of that thermal? Mine did.
Yeah, mine has just now, because I watched yours sink down.
Yeah. I didn't even move the nose, it just lost lift because of the exit in a thermal.
Yeah, because I noticed that the hand flying come very handy today when I had to do the visual VRR approach into the 3-2 at Catalonia.
Yeah.
And good, because I got one caught out last weekend on Saturday when you went away on holiday. I did Gatwick to Split in Croatia, and literally like when I was coming past him down 10,000 feet, the approach controller come online, and he brought me onto the visual VRR approach into runway 23, and you literally come in over the lake, and you got to do a very steep bank 170 degrees to come back round onto the runway 23. And you got to give it a good old tight turn, because unless you want to crash into the mountains.
Seth Rules U21. Sorry we didn't reply. I was not looking at my third screen for messages. I'm glad you're still watching. Hope you're enjoying. We're on our way to Portland. As you can see, we've got about 35 miles to run. We've got a couple of people who have been watching, obviously waiting for something fun to happen.
Interesting to happen.
Yeah, we're just en route at the minute. 167 mile transit. We're there shortly. Right, right, we've got to fly to the right. I think it's Bournemouth we're avoiding.
Okay, cool. What's your SB saying, Matt?
409.
409, roger, 409, spot on.
4109. Oh, it fluctuates a few knots, and you can't really help that, because slight descent, slight climb, different lift, gusts, all sorts. Yeah, we're going around Bournemouth airspace now, and that'll be the last restrictive airspace, so we can go direct after that.
Well, I mean, because I've got the RAF fan page on Facebook, and always
I got that.
About how great the Hawks are for training like this type of thing, you know, level flying, flying. You know, it's just a really good aircraft to get aircrew really up to speed, which, you know, fast.
Well, we could have used a Hawk, T-45. It's similar to the T1. It's the American version. It's a carrier-borne one. That's what this organisation uses as their advanced fast jet trainer, but there was not really much point because I usually just take people on the T6, make sure they can handle enough. If someone's really clueless, then yeah, I do them all the way through the syllabus. But
Yeah.
there's not really much point if people can actually fly. Just need to learn to fly the specific aircraft we fly.
Airframe, yeah.
Should be we're going over a disused airfield shortly. What is it? Tarrant. I probably I don't think it pops up. It's just where a disused is. Let's see. Just over it now. It's probably that field just under me where it used to be. Starting our left turn.
Roger that.
Okay, we're going to start slow down.
What speed are you looking for?
I'm not too sure. Throttle's back to the 3 o'clock position.
Roger.
And flaps are set to auto.
Roger that.
You got yours set to auto also?
Yes, I have.
Cool.
Just checked. I'm at 370 knots currently.
Yeah, cool. I'm slower than that, so you should be catching up gently. You might have to put your air brake out at some point.
Yeah, I've done it once already just to keep the keep myself in check.
Okay, throttle at 4 o'clock position now.
Got to 4 o'clock, Roger.
It's roughly 340 knots and it's quite stable. Flaps are managing themselves 5 degrees. Between 4 and 5.
Oh, they still got some flaps out even at 330 knots, wow.
Yep. Well, it's just stabilising.
Yeah.
It's more slat than flap. It's
I kind of think it probably works on the same principles as the what's the
Typhoon, does it?
The nose ones, they got specific
the canards.
That's it.
Yeah, no, yeah. The Typhoon has its own, does all the same, slats and flaps automatically. It's fly by wire, so just adjusts to keep you more stable, helps you fly.
It's just amazing how they made the aircraft on purpose aerodynamically unstable for it to be able to do what it does. It's so impressive.
Yeah.
It's a good way around the problem of keeping the aircraft light, manoeuvrable, fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Right, 12 miles to run, 2 minutes. I'm going to pass slightly left of it.
Roger that.
I haven't actually looked at this airfield. The only reason we're flying here is because I saw this in real life.
Okay.
It's down near Weymouth where we went on holiday. We saw it when we went to Chisel Beach. So I thought we'd fly here. It's a Royal Naval air station. Well, sort of. It's really small. It's basically a Coast Guard station.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean because I do that sometimes. Like whenever I'm driving away, sometimes I pass an airfield. I think to myself, "Oh, I'd be curious just to fly that flight to when I get home."
Yeah. Right. You see how there's a lump of land to the left? It's a very thin strip that connects it to mainland. It's like on that strip.
Okay. Oh yes, I have that in sight.
Right. Throttle's back. 3 o'clock. Keeping the nose level. Keeping the altitude level, the speed's going to drop off.
Roger.
We're going to pass it in stall mode. So we just need to get below 240 and we'll pass it at 200 knots. Full throttle in stall mode will be 200 knots.
Okay.
You should obviously reduce your throttle slightly if you start catching up. Mike's had a go flying here and he says it's quite small.
Okay.
So yeah. Just waiting for the speed to drop off. Alpha's at 3.5.
Yeah.
Okay, full air brakes for the speed to go. Once you pass 240 I'm engaging the stall mode.
Okay, I'm at 250 currently.
Cool, same.
240.
Stall mode's engaged and I'm on full throttle in stall mode. Keeping the altitude level. Jesus, I think it is tiny. This is cool, this is just like it is in real life, this bay and stuff.
Oh wow.
Jesus Christ. I don't think we're going to get in there in stall mode if I'm honest. Hover mode only.
Game has been lost for the following reason. Host has cancelled their session.
Oh, mine's still connected. We'll just try rejoining.
Okay, mate.
Just rejoin out of Portland. I don't know. You haven't got autosave here, that's the problem.
Yeah, negative.
That's why you need autosave, because you could load in the air. Right, I'm going to give it a go on a stall landing.
Okay, sure.
I'm not hopeful at all. There we go. 80 knots is about the minimum we can get safely. Talking to Andy here.
Yeah, he just asked, saying if
No, that's right, it's all popping up on my iPad next to me. Right,
yeah.
finals. I don't know if I'll be able to stop, that's the problem.
Yeah, he's just asking me if anyone was doing the Portugal thing.
Okay.
I just said that I am. I didn't mention about if
Yeah.
you were doing it or not. That's one thing I do like actually about the hover mode in the F35. It's kind of like a basic kind of remote control helicopter, isn't it? Just press
Basically,
left
yeah.
your left.
Oh, I got down in stall mode, but it requires a lot of flaring as well as reducing throttle. So you land, I mean I landed at 200 odd feet per minute, so it's possible. I'll wait for you to load up here, shall I? Fuel's not really a big issue, it's more your time, so just don't stop your tactile flight recorder.
Don't stop it, yes.
Yeah, don't stop it, just reconnect,
Okay,
reconnect it when you're all back in.
Sure.
Just connect to what was it, EGDP. That might have been your internet blip because mine's still connected fine. Right, while I'm on the ground I'll sort of carry her out in the bay.
The actual the B variant of the F35 doesn't actually carry a arrestor hook, does it? Because obviously
No.
Doesn't need it.
No.
Cannot create connection to host.
What you connecting to?
The IP 109.150.232.232.
Okay, let me double check. The server's still up, I believe it is. Ah, one thing you might need to do, you won't be able to go into stall mode unless you restart your flight sim.
I'm going to need to restart the flight sim, aren't I, really?
Yeah. Do that, I'll go check the server.
Does that affect the flight recorder?
It'll disconnect, but just leave it running and then reconnect it when you're ready to go again.
That's fine, no ways to do that.
I'll be back in a moment.
Okay.
I've inserted the carrier, I'm just going to check the server.
Play F1 music. You can bloody him. Play F1 music playlist.
You back yet, Stephen?
Just in the middle now, selecting my airports.
Not too sure what happened there because I haven't lost connection or nothing.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Probably, like you said, it was something wrong with me.
Just must have had an internet blip or a Wi-Fi blip.
Yeah.
I know my Wi-Fi is mega stable because it's the BT home hub. Basically, it's constantly got a backup Wi-Fi ready for if yours blips. So I never really have Wi-Fi drops unless the internet actually drops.
Because the thing is as well, my Wi-Fi it broadcasts over to frequencies. So you got one that's 5 hertz that you can get the super high speeds.
Yeah, 5 gigahertz.
2.5 gigs.
Yeah.
And because my computer is old, it's only compatible to get the 2.5 gigs. So at max, I can have, I think, was it 60 megabytes per second download speed or something like that. But like my iPhone and iPads, obviously, then I can have the 5 gigs. But I don't know.
Alright.
Just loading up now.
Cool. I'm going to take off again. I'm going to have to do a stall takeoff. And I'm going to go play with the carrier. There's a carrier in the bay to the east.
Roger that.
It's not moving and it's lined up for the wind. Yeah. Oh, got you in the air. There you go.
Yeah, roger.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend. Wouldn't recommend trying to land here, to be honest. Again, unless you hover landing, it's only just small enough. I mean, I stopped and I was nearly off the runway again.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'm going to get airborne before the runway ends. Or just as it ended, wheels came off.
Was that in full dry heat?
Well, it was stall takeoff.
Oh yeah, of course.
So the best I was going to get. There you go, got the carrier. I'm going to stay in stall mode. Yeah, just load yourself with tanks and stuff again.
Yeah, will do.
Starting a carrier circuit.
Yeah.
I'll make sure I slow down enough. I won't actually capture a cable on this. I don't know actually, because we're using tailhook command, maybe it'll see it as a tailhook.
Oh yeah, I see.
Doubt it though. Oh, that'll be a touch and go. Try that again. Even on a carrier it's hard to land unless you're in hover.
Right, that is like the shortest runway I've ever.
Yeah. You want to if you're not right on the edge, taxi so you're right on the edge and you've got full runway. And just keep your stick back on full throttle on stall. To be honest.
The aircraft carrier location was. Oh, there you go, I see it.
In the bay to the east, you'll see it once you're airborne.
Really, let's be honest.
You reconnected. Yeah, you reconnected your tactical flight recorder and all that. Cool. Yeah, you must have had a blip. I won't worry about it. Server's absolutely fine. See, I'm less likely to drop than anyone else because I'm not connected via internet. I'm actually on a LAN, but it's still over Wi-Fi. Right. Turning finals for the carrier. I got no visual on yourself.
Right, I'm just literally departing now.
Okay. We're finals for the carrier. Touchdown like almost straight away, and you have to reduce and just full brake.
Okay.
You might feel like you slam it down, but that's what you do on a carrier.
Yeah.
You can come in pretty flat in stall mode anyway. Yeah, get on the deck. On the deck.
What's that?
Vacating the landing runway. You know the landing runway slightly offset, yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Comes in from bottom right to like front left. doesn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, shit. Aircraft carrier.
Yeah, I'm vacated. I'll watch you now.
No, I'm guessing that we're not using a UK carrier.
No, it's just the acceleration carrier. There is add-on ones which I've got installed, but you won't have them, so there's no point in me trying to spawn one because you won't see it. You won't see it correctly.
Was it a freeware add-on?
Yeah, but it's massive.
Oh, I might search it up anyway and download it later.
Okay.
On.
Just remember, stabilise your approach. Get yourself down to the minimum, which is about 80 knots. Safely, and then just as you come in up to the carrier, you want to do a slight flare and just cut your throttle, because you won't drop out of the sky as long as you keep flaring. It just stops your speed, it slows your speed down before you even touch down. My last touchdown was 268 feet per minute. Anything less than 600 is acceptable.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to dump fuel, until I'm down to hover weight.
Okay.
And then I'm going to depart the carrier hover, remain in hover mode, and land at the airfield and do vice versa, just for practice.
Alright, fair enough.
If you want to do the same. I'll wait for you to land.
Yeah, I can do.
Should still have about 6 tonnes of fuel, which is enough to play with for half an hour really. And we'll just refuel either at the base or the carrier before we RTB. Probably best refuel out on the carrier, because you'll be able to get off easier off the carrier, because you can just roll off the end of the runway and then all of a sudden your engine takes you with the lift.
Yeah.
There you go. I got 6.5 tons of fuel on board still.
Okay.
You in yet? On your way.
About to touch them.
Oh yeah, I got you. I'm in hover mode. I'll taxi forward and do my departure. Nice. Full brakes, full brakes, full brakes. Nice. Much further. Yeah, you're good. Much further than that, and you'd want to just full throttle, and you'll get off the end anyway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't see you on the ship.
To your right.
Unless you're underneath the aircraft.
Oh, maybe for you. Maybe you'll see me in a minute when I get airborne. Turning round for a hover departure.
Roger that.
I'm behind you, so if you look behind you, you might see me all of a sudden come up.
Okay.
I've got you. It might be because you connected after me, I don't know. Taking off. Lifting.
Roger.
See me?
No negative.
Strange. What about if you right mouse click me, multiplayer, and then click me?
Oh yeah.
It's the second multiplayer, I think it'll be. I'm in front somewhere, in hover mode, turning for the airfield. Well, airfield, whatever you want to call it.
Well, it says multiplayer view and it's got Gibbs 01 and F35, but it's showing me looking at my seat in my cockpit.
Weird.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'll come touch down on the carrier, see if it then picks me up.
Roger, let me just vacate off the runway anyway at
Alright.
least. Not a very sensible place to be sitting at an aircraft carrier. Not surprised that they call it the most dangerous workplace in the world.
What about now? I've just touched down. To your right.
Oh, yeah, hang on, I do see you now.
Hmm.
But for me, you're showing that you're over the ocean about a mile or so, maybe a mile and a half away from the
Alright.
location. You're showing me as like basically a southeast.
Strange. I'll get airborne.
That's
And
why I couldn't see you.
I'll go land at the other airport. See if that helps. We'll both fly there.
That's probably the reason why you couldn't see me then.
Oh no, I can see you fine. Got you on the carrier and everything.
Weird.
Departing to the station.
Like basically, if you like your present heading now, if you'd kind of turn left ever so slightly.
No, I was on the carrier. I've just departed the carrier for the station.
Yeah, I see you hovering now. Oh, actually, I think I'm behind you. You're probably 7.
Yeah, you are behind me now. How far away do you see me?
I see you about a mile, like I said, about a mile away. I'll just print screen now. I'll quickly send it over to TeamSpeak. You can have a look.
Oh, you can't.
So
TeamSpeak's full. I think you can't do anything.
Okay, but I've literally got 3.00 zoom just to look in on you from spot view outside.
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna land at the naval station. Come do that. Dump your fuel. Land at the naval station, and then we'll see if it then picks it up because we've landed on land.
Are you in the air, Matt?
Yeah, I'm just landing at the air station.
Okay, because for me now your aircraft's kind of like still floating in the ocean.
Weird.
Nice.
It might catch up at some point. I'm over the threshold, runway 21.
Roger. But I mean, the aircraft's more manoeuvrable in stall mode than it is actually thinking on
Yeah.
flying modes.
Right, I'm on the ground, runway 21.
Roger. Yeah, negative still. I still don't see you.
Try something. I'm going to slew myself onto the ground, runway 21. You do the same.
Bloom, yeah. Right.
Yeah, sometimes it resets and helps the server.
Okay.
I've moved, now I'm going to move back. Alright, I've put myself down there. Hopefully that's fixed it. Got you coming over.
Okay.
Do you see me on the ground at all?
No, negative still. Oh, crap.
You weren't on the ground with gear down, mate.
For me, I was. I had my gear down and everything.
Strange. Try it on the runway. Try making sure you're actually down. You still don't see me on the runway then.
No, negative.
Server sync issue, it must be. Ah, I know. Fire and flares are supposed to sort that out. I forgot about that. Let me get airborne and fire a flare.
Okay.
It's supposed to reset position. How about now? Off to your right.
I see the splash there, as if you
Right.
still might be on.
Fire a flare. You in stall mode or hover mode?
I'm in stall mode.
Douchebag, what are you doing then? Why are you landing there in stall mode?
You wanted me on the grounds?
Okay. Yeah, you don't land in stall mode on it anywhere but a runway. Right, so you're seeing the flare, you're just not seeing me.
Yeah.
Weird. Now you flare. Well, you need to get airborne gear up and then flare. Press F.
2 seconds, let me get to the runway and I'll take off.
Cool.
Should be F to plug
Yeah,
flares
will
in,
be.
so- Right, departing.
Cool. You got too much fuel on for a hover departure, no?
50.2 still, but my externals are empty, but I've still got them
Alright.
on my aircraft.
Okay. Right, flare.
Did you say I had to get off stall mode?
No, you just have to be gear up.
There you go, flared.
There you go, saw your flare drop. Right, come around and see if you can find me.
Are you still at the air station?
Yeah, I'm going to refuel now though.
No, negative, I still don't see you.
Weird. Well, might as well head back tomorrow then, because we're not going to get any... I can see you perfectly, that's the thing. That's why I'm confused. I'm seeing you absolutely fine. Maybe we'll try something. I'll go far enough away and then come back. Maybe it will reset and all of a sudden you'll see me. Oh, bumpy bumpy. Nearly killed myself.
Yeah. Oh, I'm trying to press the flare again, but I've got no more coming out.
You must be out of flares.
I only shot one.
Oh. Weird.
Well, my computer must be just giving up the ghost, I think.
Right, I'm going to depart back to Marham then.
Okay.
Guess I'll see you there. You won't see me though, apparently.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly program in.
I'll get rid of that carrier.
Okay, sure.
Maybe it's the carrier causing it, let me see. Right, carrier should disappear any second. There you go, carrier's gone. Whereabouts are you?
I'm just heading my way back direct to Marham now. Yeah, because the aircraft carrier is still showing for me.
Is it? Give it a sec.
Yes.
Should pop off. Inbound on you.
Roger that.
Got you at 5 miles. What's your speed?
I've got 440 knots currently.
What are you saying we're over for?
No, because there's bumpiness again. Very, very bumpy.
Oh, okay. Speed?
Speed's 38 knots, 380 knots.
Cool.
1,600, but...
Cool.
Did you want to go high level back to Marham?
Yeah, start climbing to 20,000 feet, I'll catch up with you.
20,000 feet, okay.
I'm only 3 miles behind you.
7 o'clock.
Cool.
And I'll probably put 10 degree. Oh, sorry, I'm being called. Sorry, be right back. Sorry about that, I'm back.
Sorry, I've got you 2 miles away.
Mum's being all drunk. I didn't know you was in the house. Yeah, my speed's 425 currently, just leading off a little bit. Passing through 6,000 now. So what, did you want us to go 20,000, did you say?
Yeah, please.
Cool. SP's stabling around the 410 mark now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now I see you. I have you coming up towards me now.
What am I doing?
You're doing the barrel roll.
Oh, okay, we're good now. I reckon it might have been the carrier causing it, maybe because we were around that and you spawned in so close to it, it was weird.
Well, the other thing I was thinking about, maybe it could be the terrain thing. Because like your terrain with your Orbix could probably be better than mine. And
no, because we were over the sea, so it wouldn't have caused an issue, because that's always the same level.
No, but it's not the case with the aircraft carriers. Also, I couldn't see you at Portland either, could I?
No, so I reckon it just needed a bit of distance and then to regain each other. Right, do you want to formate on me or do you want me to formate on you? You can do it.
No, I'll formate back on you.
Cool.
Now I can see you.
We're going to advance forward of your left. I'll be setting an autopilot. It's a bit nice and stable.
Roger that. Have you in sight?
Climb for 20,000.
What's your speed currently?
Currently 383.
383. Roger. Advance and throttle assisted. Yeah.
We hold in 400 knots.
Roger.
Turning direct Marham.
Do that.
I'm on autopilot fully, so it'll follow the course, the altitude and the speed for me. So it's nice and stable for you. Climbing at 1,200 feet per minute at the moment.
Cool.
Tell you what we'll do. We'll climb even higher. Oh no, screw it, we'll stay at 20,000, it's high enough. I think it's high enough to stop scenery loading. I was saying that, I'm seeing shitloads underneath me. Keep climbing.
What's that?
We're going to climb to 40,000 feet. Increasing the climb rate to 2,000 feet a minute initially.
Okay.
And I'll reduce the speed down. It'll be 350 to hold. 300 actually, once we get to 40,000 feet.
Okay.
Increasing the vertical speed to 4,000.
Speed currently, Matt?
Currently 355.
Off to your 5 o'clock now.
Yeah, got you, looking good. You're dropping back slightly.
Yeah.
340 knots.
No, I've got
My
335
speed is diminishing as well. Decreasing to 3,000 feet per minute climb.
Yeah.
Setting the speed hold for 300.
Okay.
But it's not very good in a climb, so.
Yeah.
So I'll go for a manual climb. Ready for it?
Yeah, mate, ready.
On my mark, it's going to be full afterburner. We're just going to maintain 300 knots.
Okay.
Go! Full afterburner and climbing 300 knots.
Yeah.
Should be able to get about a 10 degree and just hold a 10 degree for as long as it will let you. Just passing 28.
Done.
$30,000. Reducing to about a 7.5 degree climb.
To let you know, my SP's gone right down to 220 knots currently, so you
So you got automatic flap enabled?
Yes.
Yeah, don't. It's causing drag, that's why.
Oh shit. I see you still as a blip.
Cool. Passing 33. Yeah, you only need that when you need it to help you. Like when you're doing a nice climb at 300 knots, you can survive without it because it just causes drag, because it always thinks you need a little bit. Passing 35, autopilot engaged again.
Roger.
Climb rate 2000. 300 knots holding.
Hey fam.
Yeah, after about 30,000 feet you need to be careful with the aircraft, because once you pass a certain amount, once you pass like, I think it's about, well, 300 is a nice gentle climb and it will manage to keep that. Once you start getting lower and lower, your angle of attack starts getting higher and higher. Your engine won't overcome the angle of attack, so you just end up high alpha and not actually climbing. Yeah, you get to a point where your engine can't actually overcome the angle of attack, and you just end up flying with your nose up.
Yeah.
Not stalling, you'd still be flying, it's just you can't overcome it unless you put your nose down and reduce the alpha to gain speed. Right, reducing to 1,000 feet a minute, which is passing 38.
Cool. Coming up past 32.
Cool.
Still got you. I'm at 290 knots now. All afterburner still.
Awesome.
Fuel's down to 11.8.
Jesus. Oh yeah, you didn't have tanks before, did you? Alright, you'll be fine. Only about 80 miles left.
Yeah.
Right, reducing the indicator down to about 270. Actually, okay. 280. Maintaining about Mach 0.9 at 40,000. So I haven't modded anyone else's, I've modded mine so it'll actually use the afterburner as well, it'll blip in and out of it on auto throttle. Everyone else's, I think it limits you to about 95% N2, which is like 95% of dry heat, which is no use this high. You need it to be able to blip in and out just to maintain speed up here. Current speed's 285, passing 390.
Roger, I've got 282, passing 34.
Oh, I can see you down there. Reducing to 500 feet per minute. There, 280 is holding fine. .70 miles to run. Once I get down to 20 miles, I'll just do a max rate descent. In other words, idle the throttle, put the nose down, and make sure I don't break the Mach 1.
Okay.
When you're in a ferry, this thing, you want to do an autopilot climb to save fuel. Even if you have to do it at 2,000 feet a minute, just to keep the speed at 300 all the way up, and then you cruise at Mach 0.90 for endurance, which is roughly 280 knots at 40,000 feet. I wouldn't recommend cruising any higher because it struggles with the alpha and it'll just end up burning more fuel.
Okay.
It can cruise at 1.4 quite easily, but you're using afterburner and stuff, so you get there faster, but your range is probably halved.
Yeah.
Can't remember what the furthest range I've got out of this thing is. I think you can probably get about 2,000 miles out of it as long as you're careful with it.
Yeah.
Right, levelling off 40,000 feet.
Driving it like a granny.
Yeah. Speed is 274 at the moment, it will come up to 280, it's 0.88. We're 4.7 alpha.
Okay.
60 miles to run.
I'm about 6 miles behind you.
Yeah,
I'm
cool.
at 38,000.
Not bad. I've been recording this flight now, hour and 45. A few hours.
Half that time was spent waiting for me to join.
Yeah. $52 miles to run.
Roger.
How far behind me are you now?
I've got 57 miles to Marham.
Right, you're about 8 miles behind me then.
I'm finding this rather strange. I'm on the inside and my panels are showing that I've got no flaps deployed, it's all in clean slate. But outside view it's showing that flaps are down like in the 30-degree position because I can't get past nowhere near 250 knots indicators. A full afterburner as well.
Just make sure you are... Is it indicating zeros?
Oh, for feck's sake, you're gonna punch me right in the face when you see me.
I'm gonna slap you. I bet you've gone all the way up and then one extra.
No.
What then?
Spoilers.
Hey? Spoilers, you fucking idiot. You've been trying to climb with your speed brake out. What a
No, I
noob.
haven't tried it. I've actually been fucking climbing with my
Jesus,
speed brake.
no wonder you behind me.
No wonder I was fucking struggling.
Speed
No.
brake out. Oh,
By now I'm able to get up to 40,000 and I'm up to 300 knots now, for fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ. Get yourself just below Mach 1 and catch up with me.
Roger.
Angenlock, GG. The game, it's Flight Simulator. Microsoft Flight Simulator X. And we're using...
We haven't got the Steam edition either. Just to...
No, fuck the Steam edition, fuck them. But we got the Dino F35 with Tacpack, which is like a it's sort of a weapons enabler add-on. I always find it strange when people ask what game they're watching because it says it on the stream. It says Microsoft Flight Simulator X, and why would they? Why do they click on it if they don't know what they're actually trying to watch? Unless they just like the thumbnail that comes up. Just confuses me when people ask what game it is because it says it on the stream. It says it.
Yeah.
It says it in the title of the stream as well as just on the page. Hey ho. Right, 29 miles. Throttle's gone.
Roger.
Off. Down we go. Minus 59 degrees up here. Jesus.
Wow, your controller looks like a fucking roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just pushed down.
Flat line and all of a sudden it's gone vroom. Actually, I'll tell you what, it looks like a contra actually for a space shuttle.
Yeah. 20 degrees. I'm on a 20-degree descent.
Roger.
Keeping the speed. 0.93 at the minute.
I've got 9.8 shown for me currently.
I'm 9.0. Reducing it to a 15-degree descent just to extend it. and it'll slow me down so you can try and catch up.
Okay.
Give it a go. I've got 20 miles to run. How many you got?
I've got 28 to go.
Oh Jesus, yeah, you ain't gonna catch me in 20 miles. There's not enough speed difference. Unless I stall. Just passing 20,000 feet.
Roger.
I'm going to do some turning and burning overhead Marham.
Okay. How much to get to Marham? I should be in the state I can wait light enough for vertical landing.
Simulate a base attack in as low as possible, as fast as possible, so they don't know you're here till the last minute. Well, not as fast as possible, I guess, just fast. Just can't go full speed, not at this level. Treetops out. Oh, felt the aircraft dragging sideways then. Did a nearly a 600 knot pull up.
Wow.
into the vertical.
Whereabouts are you at the moment? I'm just over Marham now.
Oh, you must be near me somewhere then. Look out for me, I'm down runway 19, 2,000 feet. You must be behind me somewhere.
Yeah,
oh, I got your visual.
I see you. Keep above you.
I'm joining the circuit runway 19.
Yeah, watch that.
Downwind. No, I'm not. What am I talking about? I'm all disorientated here. I was base leg then. Joining for a finals.
Fine.
Oh, try not to lose all the energy. Turning for high speed. Pass.
Okay.
Whereabouts are you?
I'm on downwind now to 1119, left circuits.
Left circuits.
Oh, I'm on, yeah, I'm left downwards.
Alright, I'm looking for you.
Turning left base now.
Oh, you're... Yeah, I got you. Got you on radar anyway, can't actually see you. Yeah. Going into a high G pull-up.
Roger.
And I'm out. Oh, that's the way to do it. Just on the edge of blackout. Pulling over the top.
Roger.
Flying a downwind leg over the runway, looking for you under me.
Roger that, I'm on finals now, going to do a touch and go short takeoff and landing mode.
Roger, still looking for you. Ah, I got you.
4 mile final.
I'm gonna join behind you.
Roger.
Gotta get down from 7,000 feet first though. Speed?
Dropping to 80 knots.
Jesus, no way I'm gonna drop that as low. I'll drop in behind you.
Remain high speed.
Yeah, go on. Now.
Right.
I can bleed it off a bit in the turn, but not a lot. Join him.
Roger that.
You can go stall mode now.
Okay.
Gears down, I'm doing the same.
Roger that.
Following you in. You throttle set for 80.
I'm just trying to slow down still to 80.
Roger.
At 120.
Yeah, same here. You take right, I'll take left.
Yep, roger. On the right.
On the left. Winds are a bit less.
Yeah. Oh crap. Get down.
Go on, don't balloon it, but don't just reduce the throttle.
No, it was my throttle spiking.
Oh, okay.
Real pain in the backside.
Cool. You look like you touched down quite nose up there. You should touch down almost level. You shouldn't reduce the throttle for touchdown. Airborne,
Okay.
to your left.
Roger. Airborne.
Gears up. Star mode off. Pulling out. Turning wing over, it's onto downwind. I've lost you, by the way. I can't get you
I have
visual.
you in sight.
Cool. Downwind.
I'm above and behind.
Roger. Going into a high alpha.
Roger.
Turning.
Roger.
Have your visual. Passing underneath.
Yeah, roger. Have you in sight.
Under.
Yep.
Turning back onto the left downwind. Runway 19.
That have you in sight.
If you want to join, do some high G pullouts. You can see how it does actually have a reasonable manoeuvrability as long as you don't rag it too much.
Yeah.
Feel free to join.
Yep. What's your current heading?
35.
Roger.
035. Current speed's 515.
Roger that.
Be pulling in finals shortly. You got me.
Yeah, I have you in sight.
Right, turning in, catch me on the turn. Obviously make sure you can still keep with me. Don't turn too tight.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on approach. aiming for 500 knots, and then afterburner short just before the pull-up. Just follow me through the pull-up if you can.
Okay.
You want to make sure you get vertical. Finals 500.
Yeah.
Stand by. 540, sorry. Wings level.
Yep. Watch out.
How close are you?
Catching up.
Cool. Burner, pulling out.
Threshold now.
Ooh, very close to over G.
Yeah, me too. I was just doing a bit of urgent blacking out there.
Pulling over. Full burner still engaged.
Yeah.
Still got 300 knots when I level out, roughly. Oh, there we go. Down to about 280, speed's coming up, 10,000 feet, hold it upside down. Still with me?
Still with you.
Idle, pulling down. You got automatic flaps enabled, by the way.
No, I haven't.
Oh Jesus, you must have really struggled for that pull up then.
No, it's fine.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh shit, I was slightly down the thing.
Just don't crash. Short finals runway 19 idle.
Watch out. Oh,
Same again. So if I'm going to do a shallower pull out. Threshold, burner. I've just lifted out of the threshold. Right.
Oh yeah, have you inside now?
I'm waiting for 4,000 feet, flipping over, idle and pull under. 4,000, flipping over, idle, pulling under.
Yeah.
You want help with the automatic flaps. You will want it. It will stabilise you, especially on the pull under.
Yeah, got him.
Same again the other side, 3,000 feet this time.
Gotcha.
Burners on. Pulling out. ,3,000 feet. Idle, pulling under.
Yeah.
Speed will get slow on the pullover, so you might need to burner on your way down.
Okay.
I'm good.
Just in front of you, off to your left, 11 o'clock high.
Got ya. Okay, brake left, circuit downwind, land.
Roger.
Follow you around. Speed check.
270 currently.
Roger, gear down.
Gear coming down.
I'm going to be stall, I'm not likely for hover.
Roger, I'm at 230 knots now currently. Downwinds.
Roger, foreman.
Do you want me to go in stall mode now?
Nah. Do it on finals, just give us a little bit of final.
Roger that, I'm at 260 now, 1,000 feet. Downwinds, gear down.
Have you got me visual on your right?
Roger, have you visual? Very nice.
Turn in when ready.
Roger, turn in. Let's drop down a little bit, so putting those back up. I'm at 230 knots. Gonna tighten it up a little bit, otherwise we'll overshoot.
I was going to say tighten it up. I'm idle, ready for stall mode.
Knots. Yep, ready to stall on finals.
Do it when levelled out. Ready?
Ready.
Starboard enable set for 80.
What's that? Slowing down.
Slowing down. You can do hover if you want, by the way.
No, it's right. Let's go into. Probably makes it easier for us coming in, doesn't it? I've got 150 knots now, 500 feet.
Roger.
One 100, 400 feet, 85 knots.
Overshooting you. Oh no, we're good. I'll take left.
Roger, I've got right.
Remember, leave your throttle where it is, you need to land level.
Yeah, sure.
There we go, we're good.
What's that? I'm nearly done.
Stall mode disabled, backtracking. Just query, are you using the same scenery as us? Yeah, you are, aren't you? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Flaps in, tags in.
What's that?
It's a nice little 2-hour flight there. For me, anyway.
Nice to get a flight in
Yep.
with you. It's been a while.
Yeah.
That last landing rate there was 98 feet per minute.
Nice. Mine was a little heavy because I was watching you rather than my speed. My speed ended up dropping to about 60 knots, so I had to flare to catch it.
Okay.
It was a little bit heavy. Oh well.
Like I said, grateful for having a carrier-based landing gear. Take a bit of punishment.
Vacated.
Okay.
I'm going to taxi through this first hangar and then turn around into one of the others.
Okay.
It's a good little flight that, other than your weird disconnect. I don't think that was the server because I didn't lose it at all. So.
Not just that as well, probably the little indiscrepancy with the positioning of us with the aircraft.
Yeah, I think that might have been due to the carrier, to be honest, because it was there when you loaded in, so you had to load it straight away, and it might have struggled with actually finding my position as well as the carrier.
Yeah.
It might have been something to do with that, but it's synced eventually, or it might have just needed us to fly out of visual range of each other, which that's what we did, and then re-establish visual range, and then it worked.
Yeah.
The brakes on, engine off.
What's that?
Shut down, door open. Got you taxiing nicely. You're getting in that one here?
Yep.
Cool.
Right.
Filing pirate. Nice. Well, thanks for everyone who's watched this live streaming, and thanks if you're watching it on YouTube. Please subscribe and visit my Twitch channel to follow that as well.
And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for joining me, Stephen. Been a
Right, you're more than welcome.
decent